They're all clumped together. They're like little surprises. We'll see. We'll see as we dig. It is. Hi, and welcome back to another vlog. I am Danae. I am the owner and crocheter, knitter for Berry Stitch Crochet and Knit. So this week, still more Valentine's stuff, or a Valentine's like launch of sorts I'm going to be doing. So, I got the Valentine's bag done last vlog. What I'm going to be working on this week is Kindle sleeves. So I have one already completely finished that I made like several months ago. So I have this one done. I did this one this past weekend just when I had some downtime. I still have to add a button. I did mess up the count somewhere along the way, because you'll notice maybe that it's slightly wider than this first one. I don't know how I added stitches somewhere, but I did. But it's not noticeable. If someone just buys this, they won't care. Obviously, they won't know. But I need to add a button to this, and I have enough yarn that I might make one more with this yarn, just because it's really pretty, I think. So yeah, I have this will make 2 of these, so, or at least it should. So I might make just one more and then save the rest for maybe some other project later on down the line. And then I'll probably make some like solid pink or some other random colors that I find that I can use. But yeah, I ordered more yarn from Joann's, but I have to wait for that to get in. It hasn't shipped yet. At least maybe by the time this vlog goes up, this one goes up, I'll already have the yarn in. But as of right now, when I'm filming, which is Sunday, it's not here yet. So I know the green that I ordered is not supposed to get into after Christmas, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. But I had to order the green through Amazon because they didn't have it on Joann's. But anyways, but yeah, mostly I think I'm going to be working on these Kindle sleeves. I'm going to be making puppy chow here in a little bit. I might film some of that. And also probably wrapping presents and stuff for the kids and stuff like that to get that all under the tree. So yeah, just a little bit of business stuff, a little bit of, you know, I'm a mom with kids at Christmas. So yeah, first thing is the puppy chow, because I promised my kids I'd make it. But I will note, when you make puppy chow, if you're making it and you get where it's like, what, 8 or 9 cups of the cereal, and then you get to the part for the peanut butter and chocolate that you put on top, if you don't double that part of the recipe, you're insane. Because then you just don't have enough of it. And then you'll get ones that barely have any of the chocolate peanut butter mixture on them. And then you're just getting a powdered sugar covered piece of cereal. And that's not delicious. So I always double the peanut butter chocolate mixture. But that's just me. Because I like it to be coated. And then too, you get the ones where they're all clumped together. They're like little surprises. Anyways.
Have you seen such a beautiful sight? Everyone's feeling jolly tonight. I can't wait for that look in your eyes. Feeling that. Fa la la, fa la la, fa la la la. Can't believe that it's been a whole year the day we've been waiting for's here. Only ask for one thing, it's you, dear. Bring on the everyone's counting down. So in this Christmas time, will we get it right? Will my wish come true? Will my wish come true? Under these Christmas lights.
Good morning. It is Monday, about a little after, probably 9:40, 9:45. I already got the kids on the bus on time without having to run to catch it. I did unload and reloaded the dishwasher. I folded 3 loads of laundry, and I have a load in the washer that I do need to put in the dryer. I also put the clothes away after I folded them, except for my kids' clothes. They'll put their own clothes away when they get home from school. But I'm being productive, so yay. So I'm going to start working on making another one of the Kindle sleeves in this yarn. I still have to add a button to this one, but I'll do that. I'm gonna wait to add the buttons until I get all the ones I want to make done. So
everybody knows Christmas is coming. Thank one and all. Time to hang your stockings, baby, and have yourself a ball. People all over this big world, they're getting ready to play. Kissing under the mistletoe and rocking the night away. So let's dance, baby. Let's swing the night away. Baby, hold me close, 'cause in our hearts Christmas is here to stay. Snowflakes falling gentle and bright.
okay, so it's like 1:52. I should have been done with this by like noon, about, probably even earlier than that, but I had to keep frogging it and redoing it because I kept messing my count up. And then I finally got my count right, but the way that I was joining was making my seam go at an angle that was very noticeable, and I really wanted to keep my seam just only along the edge and keep it a straight seam. So then I had to frog it again, and at that point I was almost done. So then I had to frog the whole thing and then do it again. I don't even know how many times I restarted, but it was a lot. But anyways, I now have 3 in this color yarn. I'm going to make one in this. This is just a darker pink and it's sparkly. And then I have this pink yarn that I've had forever and haven't used. So I figured I'd use it and see how it looks as a Kindle sleeve. When I first started learning how to knit specifically, I started out with just a basic knit stitch and I made scarves, and this was the yarn I used to make scarves, and I've never used it for anything else. So I figured I'd crochet with it and make a Kindle sleeve. The only thing I'm worried about is the difficulty of seeing where my stitches are, because it is a little bit fuzzier than like this type of yarn and this yarn. So that's the only thing, but I think it'll be fine. and I think it'll be really pretty. So I'll probably be able to make at least 2 in this, 1 in this, so that will give me a total of 6 Kindle sleeves. But yeah, and then I will probably see how much pink yarn I have, because I have some pink yarn in this cup, and so I should have enough. I don't know why it's in here, because I use this cup for product photos, and so I just shoved this in here so it doesn't look like an empty cup, but then I forget that it's in there. But anyways, I have some pink yarn, so I should be able to do the center of the hearts, and I do still have red yarn, even though I ordered more. I still have like almost a whole cone, so I might, once I'm done with these, go ahead and get started on making some of the flower coasters with the pink and red.
Alone it's Christmas, but I won't wait till next year to try and fill the distance we've had with decorations. And my bag is taking it slow on working time. It's only so long for Christmas lights. It can't be a song you sing sometimes. I need you to sing it for your whole life. So let me be your family this Christmas. Let this be the season that you've been waiting for. Let me be your family this Christmas. Give to you myself this year, I promise I'm yours. This year you've left me wondering just how you're feeling, and I want you to know my doubts about is realized.
Good morning. It is about 9:30 Wednesday morning. I spent all yesterday working on Kindle sleeves. I had enough of the sparkly dark pink to do 2, but then for this one I only had enough to do, I thought I had enough to do 3, but I only had enough to do 2. So it's kind of funny how like this one did an extra one and this one did one less, so I'm still with the same amount I planned on making. So I got those all crocheted. I still have to add buttons to all but this one, but I'll do that later. I just don't really feel like it right now. But what I did do last night and earlier this morning was to like see how these looked in these colors. I'm in love with this one, with how this one turned out, the pink middle with the red petals. I love it. I'm undecided on the red middle and the pink petals, but I'm just probably gonna go with it anyways. I love this. I think this is like the cutest thing. I don't know, I love how it turned out. It just looks really, really cute, like so perfect for Valentine's Day. And I don't know, this one's growing on me, but I like this one better. I'm still gonna make both, but I'm going to pause on making stuff because my hands are starting to hurt. It's like a combination of crocheting a lot, and I think the weather, because it was getting colder and then now it's warming up, and pretty soon it's going to turn around and get colder again. So like I just think like the fluctuations in temperature and stuff like that, like just affects my hands and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do today instead is I have a bunch of stuff that needs wrapped for Christmas, which I did realize that when this goes up, it will be Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas. Or I noticed on the calendar at work, it's also the first day of Hanukkah, and then tomorrow would be first day of Kwanzaa. So happy Hanukkah if you celebrate that, and happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that. Covering all bases. Or if you don't celebrate either of those, hopefully you have a happy holiday season all the same. So I'm going to wrap gifts.
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow. Cold enough to know it's winter. Perfect time to say our first hello.
So, my dad's fiance, her mom, who has passed away, was a crafty person. And so my dad's fiance gave me all of these buttons that were her mom's. And she also gives me yarn she also gives me yarn periodically as she finds it. So I have a whole bunch of buttons that I can use on different projects. So I know I want to use these pink ones on the one that's like this. I already have this one, same button. Pretty convenient that I made 3 and there's only 3 of these buttons, so then they're all the same. So that worked out nicely. So these pink buttons will go with those 2. So now I just got to find buttons to go with these. So I don't want to do red. There's so many. In all different sizes. I don't want red. Thankfully, they are mostly color-coded. But, so, let's hope somewhere. I see some other pink ones that are smaller. We'll see. We'll see as we dig.
Scarves and sweaters bundled up in cotton, knowing names that wouldn't be forgotten, laughing over our own sense of humor underneath the Christmas lights that glow.
At some point I'll reorganize those so that I can put the lid back on. But that's not happening right now. So let's see here. I went with this like kind of purpley button for this one because it kind of brings out some of the purple. And then this is like a dark, you can't really tell, but it's like kind of it's like a brown, but like I think it still would look nice on it. I couldn't really find a button that was like close enough to this color that would go as well with it, so I just went with this one. It also would have worked on this, but I like the purple better because the purple I don't like with that. So I'm going to attach them now.
I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known I would have made my best friend on that night under 1,000 Christmas lights.
I got stuff in the mail. That apparently it wasn't supposed to come until after Christmas, but everything came already. So we have yarn. No cookie cups. I'd be so nervous when you get in the way. Okay, so we have pink. We have a red cone. And a purple cone. And I got 4 of the pinks. So 4 things of pink. So, and I also got a box. Okay. Which I think is my, hopefully this is the new, help me. Hopefully this is the new tripod. It is. And one of my daughter's presents. A Got to Glow fairy finder. I'm gonna have to wrap that. What time is it? 2:36. I have time. I have time before she gets home. My tripod! Yay! Alright, so it is Friday, December 20th, which means that it is time to compare social media follower accounts from last month to this month. And I also want to compare it to September. Kind of like where I started, you know, since I only started keeping track since September. So next year we'll compare the beginning of the year to the end of the year. I think would be cool. But anyways, so TikTok. Last month I had 394 and this month I have 400. I did have 405, but honestly a lot of those were like the digital marketing people trying to get you to pay them to do stuff you can do yourself. Like, anyways, so like they follow you, spam your comment section, and then when you don't respond, or I have those comments filtered so they don't even post, like you can't even see them, then like after a little while they'll unfollow you. So, but I still have 6 more than I did. Instagram, I lost some. So last month I had 235, and this month I have 233. So I lost 2, but again, that could be from digital marketing people. Facebook, I had 134 last time in November. This month I have 137. Pinterest is still 138. I have no idea how to gain followers on Pinterest, but whatever. Lemon 8, last month I had 30. This month I have 50. That is because I am assuming, because of the whole TikTok ban stuff, I'm constantly seeing like sponsored ads from Lemon 8 and just different people on TikTok talking about TikTok ban past the thing, so we're all going over to Lemon 8. But what people don't realize is that if the TikTok ban does go through, you're not just, it's not, TikTok isn't the only thing you're losing. It's the parent company that owns TikTok, which owns TikTok, Lemon 8, and I believe CapCut, which sucks because I use CapCut to edit these videos. But it's gonna be everything that's under the umbrella of the parent company. So everybody's going over to Lemon 8, not realizing that if the ban does go through, Lemon 8 would be gone also. But anyways, but again, those are sponsored posts, so obviously it's biased. But still, that's 20 in a month, so go me. Threads, last month I had 68. This month I still have 68. And here on YouTube, last month I had 39 subscribers, and this month I have 42. So if we compare that to where I started in September, I only had 328 followers on TikTok, 225 on Instagram, 130 on Facebook, still 138 Pinterest, 14 on Lemon 8, 61 on Threads, and I had 0 subscribers because it was my first video. So that is pretty cool. I'm hoping going into next year that these numbers keep going up. That's kind of what I want to do in next video, is sit down with you guys and plan my goals for next year. I did figure out how to screen record on my computer. I don't know why I couldn't figure it out the first time. I guess for the screen recording, I guess whichever way I like put it into Google gave me like a complicated response. But then I searched for it again the other day and it's like, oh, you just press this and this. And I'm just like, what? But I figured it out. So that's kind of what I want to do next vlog, is for a big portion of the video is going to be planning my goals for the year. So with that being said, I'm going to end the vlog here. It's Friday the 20th. My mom comes in from Arizona tomorrow afternoon, and then she's here till New Year's. So I want to end the vlog early so that I can do the planning portion of next week's vlog, and focus just kind of more on like spending time with family, and my kids will be on break and stuff. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Let's see, what kind of emoji can we leave? What did I do this week? I don't even remember what I did this week. Half of it's like a blur. I wrapped presents. I remember that. So leave a present emoji in the comments. And if you want to follow along with me as I continue to try and grow my small business, then hit subscribe and follow along. And I will see you guys in the new year. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Where am I at? Potato, get out of the way. You're still in the way. Which, Potato, do you have to play with your tail around the leg of the tripod?